All right, we are in. Let me just get this all set up. Good job, everyone. We're gonna see. We're gonna do a little bit of streaming and see what happens. Hello, teacher of math. Good to see you. Hopping right into the stream. Always a pleasure seeing you, man. We are doing a little bit of late night streaming right now. Or not late night because I think I was this late yesterday, but we're starting late because I was very tired getting home from work. So we just did that. Let me go and update the trackers real quick. I'm sure there's a better way to manage these trackers. I'm sure there's like a program where I can just like click like you know, win or loss, but I'm just gonna do it manually because I'm not like I don't want to say not putting effort. Obviously, I'm putting in effort. If I wasn't, then I'd be I wouldn't have gone to the store and gotten a bunch of cameras. But we'll see. But either way, we're just hopping into it, gonna hopefully do well or not do well. We're either going to go to bed on time or go to bed a little late. Hello. You found half cut?
Yeah, half cut's following me.
Cool. All right, good luck, man.
Yeah, you too.
I've played this guy before, but I have to check the list to see where I played him. I'm going to hard mull a little bit. I only really need one Flynn. I'm going to do 5.
Sure.
Yeah, because I at this point I want to go really hard for a 1-drop, which I did get, so good job me. But yeah, 2 Flynn's are like not really like 2 Flynn's is something I'd love to run into. I'm always happy to run into 2 Flynn's if I can. Like if I had mold and gotten to it, I'd be like, great, let's see what we can do. But like in the opening hand, if I'm digging for a 1-drop and I'm digging really for even a 3-drop, because Brawl is not a guaranteed 3-drop. I don't really have like a 3-drop. Like I might not remove stuff. I might not want to deal with that. So, I think that was the right move. All right, good luck, man.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to go in my tracking sheet. I'm going to see if I can find where I've played this guy before, because I recognize the name.
Ink a goat, play a Chernobog, and pass.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and draw for turn.
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and I will ink go. I'll spend 1 to play Broom, and then your go.
Alright.
Probably could have inked the Maui. I just kind of grabbed what I saw. I'm like, either of those are ink. But yeah, this guy played. I don't have any notes on him, but But last time he played Purple Steel, which is great. I'm just getting a million Amethyst Steel players. It's fantastic. I'm so glad.
Pass for 1 first.
Okay, and he's doing that again.
Then for 2,
Okay.
play Snake, bounce back, and it will pass.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead. I will ink Maui. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1, thinking on target, 1, 2 for Cusco.
Sure.
And I'll go ahead and pass turn.
Alright.
There were a lot of options there. It's like, okay, I could either match his board with Mim. I could just, get Flynn, which would do nothing. Or I could just get Cusco and just set up some draw power, which I think, especially with Crab, because they have Crab in hand, so I could easily just go, okay, well, I'm just going to bait him to get rid of the Mim, get a draw off Cusco, and then kind of have Broom just kind of sitting there if I really want to. I could just do both, too, at the same time. We'll see. It kind of depends.
3 will play Lawrence, and we'll quest for 2.
Okay.
Quest for 1. And pass.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
Sure.
Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I will ink a Madam Mim. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to play Merlin Crab. I'll give Cusco +3 and have him trade with Madam Mim. I'll go ahead and get the draw off Cusco.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass turn.
Alright. I will draw for turn.
I technically did kind of like, well, because I still want to have a body on there. If I need Merlin to like deal with something, like if I need him to deal with like
play a rabbit,
Broom.
draw. And I'll pass.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll draw for turn. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and quest one with Broom. That'll put me at 1.
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and ink Minnie Mouse. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Merlin Goat, and I'll banish Broom for effect. Get the draw. And I will go ahead and pass turn.
Alright. I will draw for turn.
I'm kind of playing it a little bit slow, because if he quests right now, I can just deal with his board. I don't have what I want, but, you know, we can kind of deal with it a little bit. And that's really going to be the most important thing, is just kind of like dealing with the board that we have here.
I'll have Rabbit sing Zeus onto the crab.
Okay.
I'll ink a smash. For 5, I'll play a Chinpo into Bodyguard, and then I'll quest for 2.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Alright, I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
Sure.
Or he does that. And Chenpo's tough. I don't know what to do with Chenpo. Because he just kind of sits there, and he's going to leave him there. So I'm just kind of like, alright, well, maybe I don't know if I could have dealt with him earlier, but, you know, unless I had Elsa. But we'll see. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Merlin Rabbit, effect to draw.
Sure.
I want to go ahead and I will ink a Flynn Rider.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go ahead and, thinking on target, just play to him. I'm going to go ahead and quest for 1. That'll put me at 2. And then your go.
Alright. Cards in hand?
I have 5 cards in hand right now.
Okay. Let's draw for turn.
Because unfortunately, we do not have a great out for Chenpo right now. If I can top deck a Maui, then I can top deck a Maui, but that's pretty much my only option right now to deal with him. But like questing with Merlin works because. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll draw for the rabbit.
Sure.
There's our Maui.
We'll Zeus the goat.
All right, I'll gain a lore. That'll put me at 3.
Yep, and I'll quest for 3.
Less than ideal though.
And I.
Because I can't just drop Maui because he's not going to do anything, and that's going to telegraph what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and draw for turn. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go ahead and play a rabbit. I'll get the draw.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and I will ink Chernabog. I'll spend 2 to play Flynn Rider. And then your go. Because now I've got 2 things on board. And he could use removal to get rid of it. But essentially my biggest thing is I have to get rid of Chenpo somehow. And the way to do that is to have things on board. He can use removal. He'll like storm me or whatnot. And then I kind of get that on. I deal with it. Because I'll be at 7. So I can't really do like a combo with like that and like brawl. We'll figure it out. Either way, we're in a less good spot than I was last time. So we will see.
I'll quest them all. So go up 4 to 11.
Okay.
And pass.
Alright, I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play a Maui. And I'll have Maui and Merlin go into Chenpo.
Sure.
Also, he'll take 4 damage. I'll get the draw off of Rabbit. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I will ink a Sisu.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will go ahead and I will quest thinking, yeah. Thinking on target. I'm going to quest 1 with Flynn, put me at 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then your go. I don't care if it's the Flynn. Maybe I might, but...
Draw for turn.
That may have not been the move, but also he's going to like hit into Maui anyway. There's no chance Maui survives this turn, so like it's like kind of asking for. It's like, oh, you could have like, yeah, I could do anything, but I have to rely on him horrifically misplaying for me to do
Let's
that.
go 2 into the Flint.
Okay.
For 2, we'll play a Smee.
Okay.
For 4, we'll Zeus the Maui.
Okay.
Plus for 2. And pass.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and ink a Chernobog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Elsa, and I'll exert Lawrence. I'll go ahead and deal 2 damage into Lawrence.
Okay.
So I'll take. Yeah, sorry. So
I got you. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, and I'll spend 1, 2, 3. I'll go ahead and brawl the Lawrence.
The Lawrence.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and I'll go ahead and pass turn.
Sure.
I don't know if that was the best way to do it, but I'm just like, we just need to kind of get rid of it, and I can take 4
Plus
damage.
For 2, we'll play a Mim. Bounce Rabbit. We'll draw.
Okay. Either way, we're not really in winning territory, so at this point, it's kind of like we can get close as we can.
For 4, we'll play a Rabbit. We'll draw.
Okay.
Think the Chernobog. Quest for 2. And make sure I got the right count for ink. 7. Yeah, pass.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. All right. Want to have Elsa trade with Smee?
Sure.
I'll go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3 to brawl the Merlin.
Sure. I'll draw.
Okay. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play a Queen's Castle, and then I will pass turn.
Sure.
There really is nothing I can really do at this point, so I just
I'll
kind of
drop
have to
turn.
just sit there. We didn't really draw into a lot of our removal, which is like we drew into a lot of brawls, but like
Quest for
our
1.
top end was not great for us. So we're like, all right, well,
4 for a goat. Gain a lore.
okay,
3 for a Mim. Bounce goat back. Gain a lore.
okay,
And I'll put 4 into the castle.
okay.
And pass.
All right, I'll go ahead. I'll gain 2 for cast. Put me at 6. I'll draw for turn, and you got it, man. Good game.
All right. Yep. Good game. Good luck in the next ones.
Hey, thanks, you too. All right, cool. It makes it easy, I guess. I just edit this to 01 L. There we go. All right, we've done it. We're starting off losing. That's great. I'm really glad that we did this. But yeah, really tough. I mean, there were some misplays. I don't know. Well, like it's one of those things where we're like, what would have you know, hitting Broom? I think if he had removed Broom, which I probably should have considered, because he does run a lot of removal. Is it good for him to waste his removal on like a 1/2 Broom, or you know, do I just save it till it's opportune? That's kind of something that I'm kind of working on. Is just like, you know, when, because I don't want to autopilot and be like, okay, every time it happens, I need to do it immediately, because you don't need to every time. You can get a little extra utility. So like, let's say we're fighting against a big board, and like, you know, you want to get some extra things. Yeah, hit with Chernobog. You know, if your draw is there, it's not quite important, but we'll see. We'll see if we go below 50% win rate. We will see. I'm not counting it because one of our wins broke Pixelborn, so we'll just see. Hello.
What up?
Hey, you found with half cut?
Half cut's fine, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, good luck.
Alright, good luck to you too. First the cut.
It is a much better hand. I'm going second. Maybe I just keep no, well, because we can go for like a. Oh gosh, Sisu. I'm gonna do 1.
Okay. I think I'm going.
Don't know
to
if we
do
like that. Next card would have been a crab, so I don't think it would have mattered.
2.
Maybe I put back Merlin, Rabbit. Maybe I don't. We are going second, so there will be another card that could be in there. I feel like I played this guy too. I feel like we're just getting a bunch of freaking repeats. Let me see, because this may be a guy that I just like didn't write his name down. But
I am going to start by inking.
I mean, the mat seems familiar, but I don't have his name. But I also haven't written down everyone's name. I've gotten kind of lazy with it.
Clarabelle, tap 1 for Daisy Duck. And I'll pass.
Alright, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'm going to go ahead and I will ink a Cusco, and I'll spend 1 to play Chernobog, and then your go.
Alright, untap. Draw for
Alright,
turn.
maybe we could have used that crap.
Um,
Well, like, no, I have Mim, so we can deal with it. But, you know, on the draw with Daisy's tough.
Queen here.
Although I do like the,
Untap
draw. That's good.
2 for Simba. It's going to come in as bodyguard.
Okay.
Quest
Is
for
he like
2.
hyper aggroing? Alright, and then I'll get Sisu to hand.
Okay.
That's kind of the best card we could have gotten.
And I'll pass.
Alright, I'll go ahead and I'll draw for turn. Let's see. I want to go ahead and quest Chernobog for 1 and banish for effect.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and I will... Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I will ink Sisu. And I'll spend 2 to play Flynn Rider.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn.
Alright. Untap.
Yeah, that's the only tough thing. It's just like
Draw for
we have
turn.
got a lot of options and none of them are great. Because it's like, okay, I drew into everything that I wanted. I don't really want to, ink friends. It feels wrong. Also, because I
Clarabelle. I want to tap 2 for Pegasus.
Oh, jeez. fucking Christ.
Quest for.
I mean, we have Brawl.
a
We have
1,
stuff.
And quest for 2. Daisy.
All right, I'll get Castle at the bottom. Oh, sorry. I'll get Castle to the bottom.
Okay. And I will pass.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll ink Castle. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3. I'll go ahead and I will brawl the Simba.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and I'll quest 1 with Flynn. That'll put me at 2. And then your go.
Alright. Untap.
It's kind of a tough move. I don't know if I liked the way I did that, but the main reason is because, like, well, the bodyguard is going to be bodyguard, so I have to deal with that first. But if I just kind of like boosted Flynn, I'd lose Flynn. But if I brawl it, then he's not going to attack. If he does, it's going to be a bad move for him. Okay.
Or
Like, he could-
blue.
Ah, jeez, fucking Christ.
I want to quest
Alright.
with Daisy for 2.
Okay. I'll be prepped to the bottom of the deck.
Alright.
We don't like that. I mean, I guess like this
Quest
early, it's like
with
whatever.
Pegasus. And I'll take the other. And I'll pass.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll draw for turn.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna quest 1 with Flynn Rider. That'll put me at 3. Oh, and then I also, because I didn't even realize, I'll gain 3 from Flynn's effect.
Yeah.
So I'll be at 6 right now. And I'll go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3 to play Mim Fox. I'll get Flynn back to hand.
Okay.
I'll have Mim hit into Baloo.
Alright. And I'll go up by 2.
Okay. I'll go ahead and ink a Flynn Rider, and I'll pass turn.
Alright. Untap.
Yeah, so I think he's just gonna go. All right, we're doing it. We are doing a historic losing streak.
I am going to tap 3 for Donald
Oh my
Duck.
fucking God. Oh my fucking God.
Donald Duck is going to give Pegasus an extra war point.
Yes. War point.
Plus for 2 with Daisy.
Okay, I'll get Sisu to hand. Fucking
And then
Christ.
plus for 2 with Pegasus.
Oh
And then
shit.
plus for 1 with Pegasus.
I think it's just over. Let's see.
And I will pass.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. All right, we'll see. I'm gonna have Mim hit into Donald Duck.
Okay.
Take 2. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3. I'll go ahead and play Mim. I'll bounce Mim back. I'll have Mim hit into Daisy Duck.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and I will ink a Sisu, and I will pass turn.
Alright. Untap.
It's still not great. Like it's just kind of like, okay, can we
Draw
stop
turn.
the immediate effect?
Of
of this happening?
To tap 1 for Pegasus.
Oh my fucking God.
Quest for 2 with both my Pegasus.
God damn it. Can we get
And I'll pass.
can we top deck 2 brawls? All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. Let's see. I'm gonna have Mim sing Friends.
Okay.
I will draw 1 and 2. And unfortunately did not draw the out. Good game, man.
Good game, dude.
Have a good rest of your day.
Alright, you too.
Teacher of math, thanks for sticking with the stream. I have no words. I just he I don't know, because it feels like a cop out to say. I mean, I'm sorry, Mr. Writing it down. Because I didn't write down yesterday, so. Let's see, what was it? That was Amber Emerald. It feels like a cop out to just say he drew all the right stuff and I drew all the wrong stuff. But like that's it's essentially just what kind of happened. He had 3 Pegasus that I can't really deal with. He had bodyguards at all the right times. I guess I didn't really have like a lot of early stuff. So it's just kind of what happened, and I don't know if I just accept that as it is. It's like, okay, yes, well, sometimes you lose. That's what people tell me. That's what people tell me is that, sometimes you just lose, and which is true, but I just kind of, do a little bit more of it than your average fellow. So we will see. Someone said, hey, it's funny, I was on Discord. Someone was like, hey, sometimes you don't have the spoons. I'm like, nah, I'm going to get my butt on Pixelborn. We're going to play. And, sometimes you got to listen to people. But thanks for sticking on.
Oh, rematch.
You're right? Yeah. Oh,
I don't
my
have
gosh.
the element of surprise anymore.
Oh, no, exactly. Oh, my gosh. You found half cut?
Yeah, half cut's fine.
Cool. All right. Good luck, man.
Alright, good luck to you too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, so now we know, we're going to call this game 2, and now we know what he's playing. So now I'm just kind of focusing. I hate this because I really like a lot. Like, we don't need both Cuscos. You really want to go for a 1-drop because that's so important in this thing.
I'm going to keep
And
my
he
hand.
doesn't really have, like, I think we take out the Cusco because we know what we're going to do. I'm going to do 4.
Alright.
Because we know that we want. Okay, great. Somehow that went worse Somehow we fucked it up. Oh, good. And the next one, I don't know what I would have put back, but the next card was a mini. So I'm like, great. We love that. All right. All right. If I can cut again, because I have not been doing half cuts. It's funny because I say half cut. I kind of like cut from like the bottom. Like I'm just like. All right, so let me get this guy's name. All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
Alright, I'm gonna start by inking the queen.
Okay.
I'll tap 1 for Daisy. And I'll pass.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink Merlin and pass.
Alright.
Yeah, that's like the worst thing you can do in this job. I'm like, oh fuck me.
I'm gonna ink the queen.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap 1 for Pegasus. I'll quest with Daisy for 2.
Okay, I'll get Mim Snake to hand.
Okay. And I'll pass.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink a Mim Snake and spend 2 to play Flynn Rider, and then you go.
Alright. Untap.
It's like Flynn's, I guess a decent engine because I do have Crab, so like I can just kind of like slap Flynn on there. Hell, I could probably like no, I would want a Crab.
Wow, kind of sucks. I'm gonna ink Piglet. I'm
Okay.
gonna tap 2 for Simba. He's gonna come in bodyguard.
Okay.
Quest.
Yeah, that is the
1
play.
with Pegasus, and then quest for 2 with Daisy.
Okay. I'll get Magic Broom to hand.
Okay. And I will pass.
All right. I'll go ahead and I'll draw for turn. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink Flynn Rider. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3. I'll go ahead and I will brawl the Simba.
Okay.
And I'll deal 2 damage to Daisy Duck.
Alright.
And then I'll go ahead and I will pass turn.
Alright. Untap.
Even though we like the draw, like
Draw for turn.
I also don't have enough faith in like a double
I
flame
am-
being effective. Because he has like some bigger bodies on there. So I'm not like as in love with it.
I want
Maybe
to
other
tap
people would.
3 for. Oh, my bad. I'll tap those.
You're good, you're good.
For blue.
Yeah, so you can do.
Quest for 1 with Pegasus. And then I want a quest for 2 with Daisy.
Okay. I'll get Mim Snake to hand.
Okay. And I will pass.
Alright, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'm gonna spend let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3. I'll play Merlin Crab. I'll give Flynn +3 and have him take out Baloo.
Okay. I'll go by 2.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I will ink a snake and spend 1 to play Minnie Mouse. And then your go.
Alright. Untap.
Alright, so we are kind of like in a
Draw
annoying
for
spot
turn.
right now.
I'm going to ink the
He
queen.
could take out the Flynn if he really wants to. If he's
I'm
really
gonna
worried. The next
tap
turn I do get the
3.
+3, so
the
that's
shift
fun.
Pegasus.
Always get a shift to it like that.
So my characters have evasive. We'll tap 1 for Daisy. I'm gonna quest for 4,
Okay.
and then you get the Daisy trigger.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. I'll get Minnie Mouse to hand.
Okay. And I will pass.
Alright, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink a castle I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Elsa, and I'll have Elsa take out the injured Daisy Duck.
Oh, no, she. Oh, she.
Yeah, so does Elsa. Yeah. Unfortunately, yes. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go ahead and quest 1, 2, and 3. That'll put me at 3. And then your go.
Untap.
You like that. You like a little bit of, ooh, she's also evasive. Yeah, Elsa's so
Draw for
good.
turn.
She's like one of the best cards. Not, I don't say in the game, but like, 'cause that's being a little dramatic, but one of the best cards you could have. I still think I lose this, which is great, you know.
And Elsa has just 1 damage. Yeah, 'cause she's just attacking.
Yeah, sorry, let me go ahead and fix that. Just one.
Uh,
Because if pretty much like I can't deal with his board.
I think
Well,
she
what I'd
has
have to
like
do, I'd have to
5
figure out a way to get rid of
health.
Crab, which I ate 2 snakes. So it's not happening.
I'm going to.
Hello, NMZS. Good to see you.
I'll use
we're
Daisy
struggling
to
right now.
challenge the crab.
Okay, so that'll be just 1 damage, and then she'll
Yeah.
take 3.
She'll take 3. I'll tap
There's a reason
4
you did that.
for Rapunzel.
Okay.
I'll heal Daisy. Draw
He's gonna
3.
Draw 3. Great. I was like, because I don't know this deck, but like that's the easiest answer. Thinking there's like some like, oh, you have damage characters, you gain a lore or something. I don't know.
Pegasus.
Okay.
Tap 1 for Curse Merfolk. Quest
Okay.
for 2. And that puts me at 16. And a pass.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. So ready everything. Let's see. I'm gonna have Merlin and Minnie take out Daisy Duck.
Okay.
I'll have 2 damage. She'll have 1 damage. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3 to play Mim. I'll get Merlin back to hand, and I'll give Elsa +3. I'll have her take out Pegasus. Be at 4 damage, and then let's see. Fortunately, no brawl, so I just got a Ink Minnie Mouse. I'll spend 1, 2, 3 to play Sisu. Quest 1 with Flynn, put me at 4, and then your go.
Okay.
And he just
Untap.
has.
Draw for turn. Quest for game.
All right, good stuff, man. Good playing you.
Good playing you too, man.
All right, catch you next time.
All right. Good luck on your next one.
Thank you. You know, set champs are coming up. That's always fun. You know, and it's been interesting. A lot of people haven't really been as excited about set champs that I've found. You know, some people have been signing up for them, but there hasn't really been as much excitement. And I don't know if that's because I'm not doing set champs or like what it is, but it just hasn't really been as big of a thing that I've seen around. And I don't know how you guys feel. I was talking with someone a little earlier, and they were talking about how the set champs pricing isn't as exciting, like, which is weird because like the Ursula card, it's like not the one that people use. I don't think it is, but like I've never seen anyone play with that Ursula card, and I don't. Let me just triple check because I could be wrong. You know, I'm not winning anything, so like we're not something Ursula prize card. Okay, it is the one that people use. Just no, I have never seen anyone use it. Nobody will ever drop those prize cards on the Ursula, I guess, which is crazy. Because like you know, so many people like to foil out their decks, but I guess just Ursula users just don't feel like it. But yeah, it's just interesting because people are really not playing the Mirrorball card at all. You know, they're not really kind of looking. There's not really a deck, at least right now, that you know, allows you to run that really well. You know, there's not really a deck that like really can consistently get a lot of characters out and then benefit from Mirabelle, because even the closest thing you have, which is like a hyper aggro deck, you know, one, they're not going to have enough cards because you're going to be dealing with it, and two, like you'll have to get a bunch of ink to get Mirabelle out, which you really don't want to have, and she's kind of useless in your hands, so it'll be interesting. All right, we are below 500. Hello.
What's going on, man?
You're doing good. You found half cut?
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Cool. Oh, sorry.
Got an emergency in the background, man.
Right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. Good luck, man.
Yeah, you too.
See, these are the hands I want in hyper aggro. I don't know what he's playing, but you know, I feel like this is more what I want to see because I have a 1-drop. I have a not great 2-drop, but Kuzco's fine. I don't love him, but he's not horrible. And then we have 2 3-drop options. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2.
I'm gonna do 3.
All right, no, nothing gained, but nothing lost. The next card was a Madam Mim Snake, which is still like kind of a nothing gained, nothing lost type thing. Maybe if this guy's playing Steel Song, maybe that'll be an issue, but we will just have to see.
Start whenever you're ready, bro.
All right, cool. Good luck, man.
You too.
I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink a Chernobog to play a mini, and your go. And
Well,
just like,
shit, I'm gonna lose right now.
oh man.
It's gonna be a slow burn. All right, I'm gonna ink a Maui,
Okay.
and I will pass turn.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll ink a Sisu. I'll spend 1 and 1 to play Chernobog and Mini, and I'll quest 1 with Mini. That'll put me at 1, and then your go.
Alright.
Mind you, the only reason I did that is because he said because he missed turn 1. I'm
Yeah,
like, okay,
okay,
let's start
Maui
getting
Dragon.
aggressive with it. Ollie's playing Blue Steel.
Play Tipo, and then Tipo effect.
Not Ruby Sapphire is what I meant. Okay.
Pass turn.
All right, I'll go ahead and I will draw for turn. See, I'm gonna go ahead and I will I'll quest 1 with Chernobog and banish for effect. Draw off that. I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink a Cusco. I'm gonna spend 1 2 to play Flynn Rider. I'll quest for 2, put me at 4, and then your go.
Alright, draw for turn.
The Flynn came a little late. I don't know if the move is to play the Flynn, but I'm like, let's see if we can't. Because what's it? Because like Hiram
Going to ink a
or get
Prince John.
forced a Grammatala play. Okay,
Pay 2 for Vision of the Future.
okay. Yeah, he's we're getting that 3 lore because I don't know what he can do at this point. But that is a tough turn 4 play for this deck. Because that means no Hiram, no. Maybe he's looking for like an item. I don't know. Because he can get on his popsicle or something, start developing his board. But it's not great. You don't like to see that. Okay, I'll gain 3 from Flynn. That'll put me at 7. And I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'll go ahead and I will I'll ink a Crab. I'll spend 1 2 3 to play Sisu. I'll quest for 2. That'll put me at 9. And then your go.
Alright, draw for turn.
My hand's getting a little light, but like we'll just have to see because he's.
We're gonna ink another Maui,
Okay.
and I will banish your Flame.
Okay.
Pass turn.
All right. I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
I'm not gonna be able to ramp in time for this, dude, so I'm already gonna take the L.
Oh no! I believe in you, man. I'll do 1 2 3 4 for Merlin. I'll go ahead and get the draw. We'll go ahead and quest for 4. Will put me at 10, 11, 12, 13. And fortunately, I have to ink a Brawl, and then your go.
What is the attack on Mini?
Minnie, a 1. She's a 1/3 creature.
Alright. I don't want to do this, but I have to. Ink in
Okay.
Fishbone. I'm gonna banish both of your minis.
Okay.
And pass turn.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. Let's see. I'm gonna quest for 3, and then I'll go ahead and I will spend. I'll go ahead and I will ink Sisu. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Lady Tremaine, and then your go.
Alright, draw for turn.
He could his move right now is like a big Sisu play. That's like his only win condition right
2
now.
cards in hand. I should banish your Sisu.
Okay, two cards in hand. Sisu will have three attack because she has 1 plus the others.
Alright, then yeah, that's a loss.
Okay.
Match.
All right, good playing you, man. Cool. Yay. I don't know. So we got one. Yay. Hello, Miko Sauce. Hello, Arduck. Hello, people. We finally got one. We finally got there. It is fantastic. It is great. Sorry, I'm reading chat too. Putting into community creations. Okay. Very nice and based. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, so that was tough for him. And what he was saying, because I don't know if because I'm still testing the audio sounds. What he was saying, he was trying to say, okay, if I shift into Sisu, then it should take out this Sisu, which it did not, because she has 1 attack and gains 1 for every card. If it was like question mark gains 1, then like she wouldn't have it, but she has it. So that is us. Just tough for him though. You hate to see it. No ramp. That's the thing with Ruby Sapphire. Ruby Sapphire is such a kind of like tough deck because you have to have a lot of things go right. And I don't know what he mulled, but it didn't seem like it worked out that well for him. So that's just kind of the deck sometimes. But it's gotten so much more consistent with Vision, with Tyron being so good, and like even Tipo just made it so much more consistent because it's such a better play than 1 jump on turn 2. I don't even think people run 1 jump in a lot of decks anymore. I don't know, but we will figure it out. All right, so we're 1-3, so no losing streak, I guess. Let's play. Let's make it happen. Hello.
What's going on, man?
Hey, good to see you.
Went up against the one deck that this game keeps screwing me into going against.
Oh no.
So I swapped decks right now, just in the event that I happen to come across you again.
Right? Yeah, all right. I'm excited. We'll see what happens.
Nah, I don't play good with this deck. This is my son's deck.
Oh man.
I'm just practicing it so that I know how to teach him how to use it before the tournament.
Nice. Well, I am running the same thing, so you've got that on you.
That bounce deck is a pain in the ass, bro.
Right? It's tough. Sometimes I don't get there, but when I get there, it's really nice.
You said half cut last time, right?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and it's B prep for sure. Because I don't know what he's playing now. We need a 1-drop, so we have like 2 options here. Maybe I'll just go hard for the 1-drop. I'll do 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
All right, we like that. We like that, except for the B
I'm
prep.
sure those
It's
good or
okay.
bad, we'll see.
Nice, I believe in you.
I don't really know like a good starting hand for this deck.
Yeah, it's always because I don't know what deck it is, but yeah, that's kind of why I've been practicing so much. Is like, well, what is gonna be like a good actual starting hand? Because you especially against different matchups, you're like,
For
who
that
knows?
deck right there,
Yeah.
at least 2 Mims to bounce.
Exactly, yeah.
Couple Chernas, I don't know if you're running Brooms in it. And outside of that, like, you just want the super low cost up front
Yeah.
so that you can bounce and quest.
Yeah, I like
okay.
especially against Ruby Sapphire, it's like I want to make sure I can find a Flynn in there because that's always helpful.
That's why I got rid of him instantly.
Oh yeah. Like, good luck, man.
Yep, you too. I will
Let me just write this guy.
ink a
Frito.
Usis, and I will play a Obscura Sphere pass turn.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. we're gonna go ahead and I will ink a Cusco and spend 1 to play Chernobog, and your go.
Alright. Draw for turn.
Yeah, I don't know what this deck's gonna be. We'll see. Because you can't just assume like, oh, it's like a Suns deck. That's gonna be anything crazy.
And I will pay the
It's
2
fine.
to return Cherna to your hand with Gothel
Okay.
and pass turn.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and ink Castle. I'll spend 1, 2 to play Flynn Rider, and then your go.
I draw for turn. Way too early for her, so I will ink her.
All right.
I'm gonna pay the 3 for friends on the other side.
Okay.
Did I ink this? I did ink this turn, yeah. I inked clear.
Yeah.
Oh, because I don't like her.
Oh no.
I will quest for 1, pass turn.
All right, I'll gain 3 from Flynn. That'll put me at 4. I'll go ahead and draw for turn. Let's see. I'm gonna quest 1 with Flynn. That'll put me at 5. I'm gonna ink a Chernobog's followers. I'll spend 1, 2, 3. Play Madam Mim. I'll get Flynn back to hand. I'll have Madam Mim take out Gothel.
That's a bummer. I want to kill your Flynn.
Right? Oh no. Not quite. Not quite. And then I'll pass turn.
Alright. Draw for turn.
Had a little flashback because like it didn't pass turn correctly. I'm like, oh my gosh, is this thing breaking again? Because it did earlier.
We got an idea.
Also, I forget
Not the
who
most
joined and who
ideal
left, so I'll
situation
say
right now,
everyone,
but I think
welcome in
matter
Miko
in the
Sauce,
long
welcome in
run. I think
NMZS, welcome back,
Fox.
welcome in Ardeck
I'll play 4 to
1986.
throw your Fox back into your deck and draw
Okay.
2 cards.
Okay, go ahead and shuffle.
Pass turn as well.
All right, I'll draw the 2 for You're Welcome, and then 1 for turn. All right, I'll go ahead and I will ink Chernobog. I'll spend 1, 2 for Flynn, 1, 2 for another Flynn, and then your go.
Alright. Draw for turn.
Hello, teacher of math. He's been my guy, hanging out here all day, and then Yaborn. Thanks
Now
so
Flynn
much for
gains
coming.
lore if there's a character. There's not a character over his attack, right? His attack value.
Yeah, so if you have a character that has 2 or more attack, then I don't gain lore.
All right.
Or Yaborn just left, so sorry, Yaborn.
Cricky.
Maybe I said his name wrong, but you
I'm
know,
gonna pay
we'll
3
get there.
to play a bonsai,
Okay,
and I will pay.
yeah, let's play.
Actually, 2 to play bonsai. Sorry.
You're good.
3 to play Lyle.
Okay,
That card's an asshole.
right, yeah.
And then I'll pass turn.
Okay, and just make one of the Flynn's reckless.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, cool. Let's choose this one. All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
I always forget because I'm not exerted, but yeah, that way you can't get at least 1 lore off of it.
Exactly. Yeah, just like all right, it saves us a little bit. Let me think what we're gonna do. How many cards in hand?
2.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3. I'll go ahead and I will brawl the Lyle.
Bummer.
Right? Yeah. I'm like, I've played against enough Lyle. He's tough. I'm gonna
what
go.
This is for.
Exactly. Yeah.
I didn't do it right.
Oh no. I'm gonna ink Merlin. I'll spend 2 to play another Flynn Rider, and then I will quest for 1, put me at 6, and then your go.
Alright.
Yeah, I just drew like a million Flynn Riders, which is cool. I'm not gonna get anything from it all, but like, you know, it's fun.
That definitely slowed me down.
Yeah, the Lyle player. Because Lyle is such a good card. Lyle is
I
so
got like
good
no
at what
draw
he
right now.
does.
I'm gonna ink a Fox.
Okay.
Quest for 2. Then I will bounce Bonsai back to hand.
Okay.
And then I will pay the 4 for Castle.
Okay.
Pass turn.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Rabbit, effect to draw.
Hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and I will ink Goat.
Okay.
And I'll just go ahead and pass turn.
All right. Draw for turn.
Could I have quested?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
but
even
like
need
it's
to.
just a
Okay,
trade that
yeah,
doesn't really need to happen. I had to figure out what like
Cast.
Obscura Sphere does.
To ink non-inkables. Let's do
Like
two.
I can guess what Obscura Sphere.
Bonsai. No one questioned. Pass turn.
All right, I'll go ahead and I will draw for turn.
Yep.
Give me 1 second. Let's see. So we will. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna have Merlin sing Friends.
Okay.
I'll draw 1 and 2. Let's see. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3 to play Madam Mim. I'll get Merlin back to hand. I'll get the draw. I'm gonna go ahead and have Mim and 2 of the Flynns take out Queen's Castle. I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink Minnie Mouse. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Rabbit, effect to draw. I'm gonna quest with the last Flynn, put me at 7, and then your go.
Alright, draw for turn. How many cards in hand?
I have 6 right now.
I'm gonna ink a Queen's Castle.
Okay.
Play Clara.
Okay. Yeah, that's tough. Clarabelle's always because I think it is when she's
I'll
exerted.
trade with your Fox.
Okay.
And quest Shinzi for 2.
Okay.
Pass turn.
All right, I'll go ahead and fix the board. I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna have Rabbit sing Friends. Let's see. I'm gonna have Flynn take out Bonsai,
Alright.
and then I'll go ahead and I will spend 1, 2, 3 to play Sisu. 1, 2, 3 to play another Sisu. I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink Minnie Mouse. Spend 1 to play Chernabog and spend 1 to play another Chernabog. I'll quest for 2. That'll put me at 9. And then your go.
It's a good thing I forgot to draw the cards my last turn.
Oh no, yeah, right?
Alright, so I will pay 4 for Rabbit. Let's do the draw.
Okay.
I'd really rather wait until I have an Elsa. Okay.
I also forgot, 'cause I always forget about Clarabelle's effects. So I'm like, oh shoot.
How many
that's
cards do you have in
awkward.
hand?
I have 3 right now.
So that will give Flynn, what, 6 between the two?
Yeah, it depends on how many cards you have in
No,
hand.
she's higher.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, nothing
one
then.
here, 1 here. So I would draw 2. That would give Sisu 4 plus 1.
Yeah.
So it would be even. So I don't think Flynn works if it's even. It has to be more,
Yeah, if it's
right?
it has to be more.
Okay.
That is a
So
good
I will
point. Yeah,
draw
because
the
if he
two
did draw
to
the
make
2,
it
then yeah, he
even
would have
between
been
us.
screwed. Okay.
And then I have to pass. I can't play after the fact.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Let me fix board up. I'll go ahead and I will draw for turn.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll shift into Big Sisu.
Draw.
Okay. I'll go ahead. I will quest 1 with Chernabog, put me at 10, and banish for effect. Quest 1 with Chernabog, banish for effect. And then I'll do... Alright, no goat, unfortunately, so we're just going to quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll put us at 19. And then
And then that's game.
hopefully Ink Castle, play crab, then your go.
All right, so I already drew for turn.
Okay.
Now, because you played the crab, I'm dead in water now.
Oh no.
Because I was going to lean into Sisu, force 2 characters to exert, kill another.
Oh no.
Yeah. So now with the crab, I lose. I was just about to play her to force 2 to stay exerted.
Dang, rip. Well, hey,
So,
good
match.
game, man.
Yeah, she's a high cost, bro. She's good, but I need a shift.
Yeah, it's. I don't know what other elses you run on the deck, but you know, I'm sure there's like some. I like 5-drop Elsa because that's what I run in this. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's great.
I got rid of her because it was early game.
Oh yeah, but then like yeah, you want to see it later.
Yeah. All good, man. Good match.
Hey, good playing you, man. Blaze Gaming Channel, thanks so much for joining us. We are we're so back. I forgot to write down what I. So the last one was Ruby Sapphire, and then this one was Amethyst Emerald, which was an interesting one. I don't know what I because he never like got Obscure Sphere off. Let me go back and see what that did. So Obscure Sphere says, banish this item, your character gains ward until start of next turn. So it's like a fun thing. Like it can be useful, especially like if I have a lot of removal. But I don't have a lot of removal specifically for Clarabelle. You know, I can't really target with anything. So I'm just like, okay, we're just kind of boned. So it didn't really do much, but it's a nice card, you know. It helps out for in some situations. It is exactly, you can go on TCG Player and get it right now for $1. Dollar. But yeah, super cool. I haven't been looking at the chat, so let me see. Cool, there's nothing. Great. Y'all make it easy on me. This is fantastic. But yeah. We've been rocking it out so far. I don't know if rocking it out is actually the word that I want to use, but we have been existing right now, which is, you know, always fun. Let's go ahead and shuffle, and hopefully, because now we're back to an above 500 record, and I'm gonna wait a little bit because I've gotten double paired twice, which is kind of fun, but also I really don't like getting double paired. Because sort of I got lucky with that one, but sort of my goal is being able to see a lot of different things. And if I can't really do that, then like, you know, what is the point? What is the point of doing that? So we'll just see. And my hopeful goal is that if we can get to Silver 4, then that'll be great. I'll be so happy. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah. I'm stuck in Silver 5 forever. It's tough, man. I'd like to get there. You know, it's kind of Elo Hell is always a tough thing because like, especially in like a best of one format, you have to just win everything and you have to get like the most ideal situation. It's tough. But hey, you know, we will just hope we can get there. Because I got out of bronze, you know, so it is possible, and I don't know, I guess because I don't remember, I guess I just started in bronze, because I don't remember ever being, cause like, there's like wood, like, yeah, exactly, no, I thought about it too, like, yeah, in the levels, yeah, because like, it says, because I was reading this too, it says, once achieved, you can't drop down from a rank. And yeah, because I thought, okay, you can't drop down a level, but no, you just can't drop down a rank. So we're never going back to bronze. We're never going back to wood, which I don't even remember being in. Maybe it's because because I played like regular Pixelborn, and I think maybe like when it transferred over, I just went to you know, bronze because maybe I probably did well enough down there. But yeah, it's tough. I think we've waited long enough. I'm just gonna shuffle a little more on my end. But yeah, Blaze, you know, hopefully, you know, we can both get out of Elo Hell together. I would love to, you know, hang out sometime in, like, you know, gold at least, or... Because it's start of a new season, so even if you look at the record right now, Like, some people have gotten there. Let me see if I know anyone. Yeah, I don't really know anyone. There are probably people that are recognizable. Yeah, it's tough because like even my buddy, she was like about to hit like platinum, I think, and then when it reset, it went down to gold. It takes a lot of time for sure. You know, I don't know if a lot of these guys are making their way onto. I played against Poisonous once. I think I lost to him, and I got really sad about it. Then I was like, oh yeah, no, because he was playing Purple Steel, but I was like, no, this guy's literally like one of the best players or highest ranked players on Pixelborn. But so I was like, okay, I'm less sad about it, but it still feels really bad to lose to like Purple Steel, which is a pretty easy matchup against this deck. But we'll see. Yeah, because like it just kind of just takes time. Like I have a buddy, Empty Apartment, who I think is streaming. I think he's still streaming now. Let me go ahead and look. Okay, yeah, he's streaming Pokemon, the new Pokemon card game right now. He's streaming that, and he seems to be having fun with it. I don't really understand Pokemon that much. Probably really easy. I just don't know. But yeah, he was like one of the highest ranked players on Pixelborn, like before it became Pixelborn Connect. See what makes someone better what makes someone better than the other apart from their deck? Well, a lot of it, and that's kind of a lot of what I'm practicing, is just kind of making the plays at the right time. Because there are a few parts to like being a really skilled player. There is of course the deck. The deck is super important. There are some people who are like, oh, I'm going to play with like this tier 3 deck and I'm going to make it great. And it's like at some point you need to have the resources to be able to achieve things. With this deck here, I'll put it because I don't have the camera on. With this deck here, the entire goal is just to be able to, control the board really well, get resources, manage things, have lots of removal, and the deck is made so that I consistently have answers. And that's a lot of what my buddy Ryan Lowe, he was 7th in Swiss over at Vegas, and a lot of what he taught me was just kind of like, you are constantly getting resources. You're constantly making sure that you're not going to brick because you have so much draw, so much effective stuff. But, I could just copy Ryan Lowe's deck or anyone's deck, Luca, Empty Apartment, No I'm Not, like any of the good RP players' decks, and I could just copy that. But a lot of it also comes down from like predicting what your opponent's going to play, predicting, baiting them into moves, setting up plays to not overextend at the right or wrong time. Just kind of like how to plan things out and deal with different situations. For instance, like against Steel Song, or this screen, Minnie Mouse, super great. But she's great in Steel Song because, oh my gosh, she doesn't die. She doesn't die to Storm. She lives, and it's a great thing to keep your board alive. And sometimes that'll just get you there. Good draw. I've been getting pretty good draw. Because what I had, because I'm running a pretty standard. I really should just put my deck list in the description, but I haven't put it in Inkborn because I'm still kind of testing stuff. I've been getting pretty good draw on the deck. Sometimes you just don't run into it because that just kind of happens sometimes, especially in this kind of game where there's not a lot of searching. But I feel like I've gotten multiple times because my draw engines are, Castle, of course, for rabbits, for friends. And then I used to have libraries because that's such a good like card to have if you get it set up. But I took them out to put Cusco's back. Because one, my turn 2s were getting really rough if I wasn't playing a deck that was good, that died to Flynn. Because I'm like, okay, I could either bounce something and get Snake, or I get Flynn. It's like, okay, well, I'd rather have Cusco, because that'll get me a draw, and I can still do a lot of the stuff against like Hyper Aggro, having a body on board, stuff like that. And I think that's helped to improve it a little bit. It's not perfect, I do wish I had a little more draw, but I also wish I had a little more removal. So, I think I think the best way to describe it, I have not been in a situation to where I feel like I'm constantly stalling out, which was a situation I was in before. Cusco, the 2-drop Cusco, if I can, here he is, he's upside down. This guy. The 2-drop Kuzco is a 1/2, and just whenever this character is banished, you may draw a card. Fantastic. You drop him down turn 2. You know, because like your opponent doesn't really want to give you a draw, so if your opponent's kind of like antsy about it, you can keep questing with this guy, and they have to play into it. You know, you're going to get. It's not like it's not as good as like the 3-drop Maleficent, where you get a draw on its play, but also just 3-drop Maleficent's just been. I love her. I think she's great, but yeah, it's just kind of a little bit slower, and there are better turn 3 plays. But I still love her. But yeah, it's great. And what's cool too is that you do that turn 2, and you slap down a crab turn 3, and suddenly you are dealing with things. You're dealing with Daisy. You're dealing with whatever big bodies on board. Lawrence, if they're running that in like Blue Steel or Steel Song. It's just kind of a really nice utility, and you get a draw off of it. If you're running Library, you get 2 draws off of it. It is fantastic, and yeah, it's just kind of finding that right balance of what's going to be most effective. The nice thing with Kuzco too, because I was right, because the Flingen is so it's so good against some matchups, but the issue is that in late game it's horrible because it does you nothing. My worst matchup? Ooh, that is a tough question because there are some tough matchups. I would say it depends. Steel Song's gonna be a tough matchup because they can just move so quickly and they can deal with a lot of your board. They can really get there. It's a tough matchup. However, I think the one that I feel the worst about is Emerald Amethyst. So green purple. And that's because Emerald Amethyst has such a good ability to use the bounce engines to get resources and to get everything going. And on top of that, they're also, getting a lot of value from things like Lyle, from things like from things like Lyle, things like Clarabelle. They essentially have a lot of options to punish the way that I play. And it's not super easy to get rid of stuff. They don't play a lot of big creatures, but especially with Lyle, if you're not seeing your brawl or you're not able to get him exerted. Yeah, dude, he is tough. He is a pain in the butt for sure. Yeah, and it's tough when exactly, yeah. And what's tough too with that deck, because they have the 2-drop Ursula, the one that can to rip a card from your hand. And yesterday I had a game. It was great because she's someone that I played before. It's like, oh, you're doing things so well, but also she ripped 2 B preps from my hand, and I probably could have stopped one of them. But yeah, it's just the recursion is so good, and Emerald has so many good things that can get you good recursion. So it's just it makes it a tough matchup because Ruby Amethyst is so based on having resources and out resourcing your opponent. But Emerald Amethyst does the same thing. Exactly, yeah. I'm running 3 B preps, which is a lot of people are running 4. I just kept going into it too much. I kept having games where I would sit on a million B preps in hand and not really want to use them, and I feel it's a debatable thing. Do I have the results to definitively say yes, I love 3 B prep? No. What's kind of cool though is that people assume I run 4, so it's kind of funny. I had a guy yesterday, he was really scared for the 4th B prep, so he was playing against it, and I kind of was able to use that to my advantage because he was kind of slow rolling a little bit because he didn't want to get caught. But yeah, on my end I'm just running the 3, and then I'm running one of the big Sisus, the 8-drop one. So that helps out in some matchups. Or even in that game, I was able to just get a little extra lore to really kind of punish, which was great because I shifted, then I played the crab, and that got me there. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Mulligan the songs, if especially because it's a 2-drop, so if you play, you can't sit into Friends, even though you love Friends, but yeah, they're just gonna grab it. They are just gonna get rid of it. You do not want to see that, because then it's just a waste. Oh yeah, Big Sisu is fantastic. Especially, oh my gosh, because part of me wants to play Ruby Sapphire. The hard thing with Ruby Sapphire is that it is such a oh, nice, yeah, yeah. Blue Red's fantastic. I'd have to learn Blue Red, and the hard thing, you know, a Pixelborn Smash is that you know, on Pixelborn it's kind of tough to be able to run to test stuff because there's no kind of like, you know, I guess lab or whatnot. You essentially just have like, oh, custom, which you have to, you know, find someone, or 2 ranked versions. Which, if I'm learning a deck and learning the lines, that just feels bad because then I just lose elo. But yeah, it is. A part of me wants to just go to it, but you know, I like Ruby Amethyst too much. It's the deck I started with. It's the deck that, you know, I think does me well. So we'll just see where it goes from there. Exactly. Yeah. You get sort of reluctant. Because it's like, okay, this is kind of the way that I like to play. This is the way that I feel makes the most sense for that makes the most sense for the style that I want to play. Because I like to play really heavy control decks. If there were Floodgate decks, I'd play those, but we don't have those yet. So I like control is the biggest thing. Is like because my favorite game state to be in is that they are just playing stuff and I'm just denying them. I'm saying Brawl, Medusa, Tremaine, you know, B-Prep, like all that kind of stuff. It is just, you know, it is just such a good... Flood... So what I mean by that, in Yu-Gi-Oh!, I played a deck called True Draco. And True Draco was essentially... the True Draco archetype does a lot of stuff, but essentially the way you play the deck is that you had a bunch of cards called Floodgates, and I don't have my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff with me, and even if I did, I don't have the True Draco stuff with me. But essentially, they were trap cards. When you flip them, they said, "Oh, you can't do this, or your opponent can only do this." So there's like Rivalry of Warlords, which says you can only have one type of monster on the board. And the True Dracos were all worm types. Gozen Match, you can only have one element on the board, which was tough, but you know, we just played around it. And then you had a bunch of other stuff, like you can only have one so-and-so, or your monsters don't have effects unless they were tribute summoned. All the True Dracos were tribute summoned. And it essentially it would be interesting. There is a Jafar card. Let me see. I want to try there. I would have to really look for it because here, or is it this one? Yeah. So let me go ahead. I'll pull it up on here. Let me just go ahead and because I'm always bad with doing things on here. So let me go ahead. We're gonna add a window capture. Oh, okay, cool. We did it. Yay. All right. So yeah. So you have stuff like this, which I can't make it bigger, but I can. Oh. All right, try that again. Reopen close tab. So you have cards. Like this. It says opposing challengers characters with cost 4 or less can't challenge. So essentially, that's kind of the idea: is that you have cards that just inherently prevent things from happening. They inherently stop your opponent from doing stuff. Pete's also kind of like that. He's a less traditional Floodgate because it's only on summon. But for those watching that don't know Pete, Pete is sort of a Floodgate too. He says, when you play this character, opponents can't play actions until the start of your next turn. But yeah, it's essentially saying you cannot do things. You have to play around it. You have to play by my rules. Which... debatably, is that a good way of play? You know, some people don't really like playing like that because then it's kind of oppressive. But on the other hand, it's one of those, like, it shapes the meta because then you have to start building for the outs. Kind of like with like Diablo and Bucky. You have to start building for the outs. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. That is definitely a win con. Especially if you are already doing really well. Because some people will play their Pete's early and it's kind of a waste, but... yeah, a good Pete play, like, is just so oppressive. And that's sort of the tough thing, is that you can't out Pete, which is a kind of a debate with Lorcana in general. it's an interesting way that the game is played, because unlike games like Yu-Gi-Oh, where floodgates, I can flip up, Gozen match, and then they're like, okay, MST, and I'm like, well, shoot. But in this game, when a card is played, it's played. The card is there. You are not doing anything with that. So you're just like, all right, we're just gonna be sad. We just have to let it happen. So it'll be interesting to see how they deal with it, because people are already kind of miffed at P. I don't think anyone's called for it to be banned. People will call for a lot of stuff to be banned. I saw a post where someone said that Medusa should be banned. I'm like, no. It's a powerful card, but it's not that good. Oh my gosh. Also, hello Marquito. Thanks so much for joining us. We're doing a lot of chatting. Talking about good stuff. Oh yeah, Amber Steel against Ruby Sapphire is definitely a tough matchup, and that's kind of why the meta is kind of set up as it is, because Steel Song was not great in set 4, but then it was like, okay, it's kind of like, because some things came around, other things kind of died, and set 4 was such a big Bucky meta that people stopped playing Ruby Sapphire. And plus, Ruby Sapphire didn't have Tipo, we didn't have, visions, we didn't have all this other stuff that made it super consistent. So Steel Song didn't really have a good matchup. But now that Ruby Sapphire is back, now Steel Song is also back. But yeah, that's definitely the way you have to approach it. And that's kind of why I like to run so many games, because that's sort of like one of the best ways to that's what really good players do, is that they change their approach based on what they see. Which makes doing best of one here, because I can't practice approach changes. I just had to wait for the next one. But it's okay, now I know, if I see Steel Song, don't play this instead. Make it more so about building board than, building characters. Like against Emerald, don't have songs, that kind of stuff. So that stuff's been really helpful in getting us to be able to get there. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. You have to assume. You have to know what they're playing, and you have to be able to make it benefit you as much as they can. Because that's the problem with Whole New World, is that you'll discard everything, and they'll draw 7, but you will draw 7. And if you can draw into your outs and not lose that much, congratulations. You have just plussed. You have made it happen. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's the learning process, and it's tough. I say it a lot. I'm definitely not the person to be like, oh, it's easy. No, I struggle a lot with the learning process, but hey, you just keep on going for it. I'm gonna start a game. I'm gonna see if we can get ourselves to 50. I'll still look at the chat, but in case I'm slower, that's why, because we're getting into it. See if I can get myself 3 for 3 on the day. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Give me a second. I'm gonna make sure that my internet's fine. Okay, my internet's fine. Ooh, I don't know when this. It might say. We might be able to look it up, because maybe Pixelboard's down. Let's see. It doesn't, because we got mail. Okay. Let me see. Pixelborn Lorcana Season 2.2. Ooh, I don't know. It might say, because it doesn't say on here. It might say on the Discord. I am not in the Discord, I think. So let's join the Discord. Yeah, go for it. It should be somewhere there. Interested in new features? Get you notified for updates and maintenance. Cool. All right. Yeah, because a lot of Pixelborn. I'm just gonna close out of this. Ooh, I didn't know Lore for More was in here. Nice. Sorry, because I'm sure because honestly, a lot of like pixel porn chat is just like asking people to asking this like basic question, not basic questions, but questions and stuff. Yeah, that's announcements. Yeah, it doesn't say. So unfortunately, I don't quite have the answer for you, but we'll see what happens. I'm also gonna try again to get us in Pixelborn. We might not actually be able to get there because Pixelborn likes to do this. It kind of shuts down a little bit, and there's not really a great way. I'm just gonna go ahead and reset the game. I will say I do love that this game is so nice in that I love OBS because like I don't have to worry about like okay I accidentally have like a screen open and whatnot. No, it just kind of goes to right where I want it to. So we'll let that run for a little bit. I want to change. Oh, we're in. Hello.
Hey there. Is it okay that I have 4 proxies?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, appreciate it. Just trying to try out this deck.
Hey, go for it, man. You fine with half cut?
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, fantastic. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright. Good luck.
All right, you too, man. I'm gonna do 5.
Okay. I'm do 4. You been having a good night so far?
Yeah, it's been pretty decent. Testing out a whole bunch of stuff. I'm doing a little bit of live streaming right now, so that is super fun. Also, so I am live streaming right now to a moderate size audience, so that's fun.
Hey, heck yeah, man.
Yay! The record has not been great, but we'll get there.
Yeah, eventually, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, fantastic. I'll go ahead and get us started. I will ink a Maui. I'll spend 1 to play Mini, and your go.
That looks fun.
Right. And hello, everyone joining us. We are back in Lorcana. For some reason, it said that we had 9 viewers, and I got really excited. And we still have some more. I'll just list them all because I forget who was and wasn't here. Blaze Gaming Channel, thanks so much for joining us. Marquito27, thanks for joining us. Miko Sauce, thanks for joining us. NMZS, Teacher of Math, and Zubat. Hey.
Okay. Normal Ruby Amethyst things, just a room to draw, turnabobs to draw, and a brawl. Alright. Sounds like a plan. I'll pass this over.
Alright. Thank you so much. I'll put this back here. I'll go ahead and draw. Let's see. So you've got that. I'm going to go ahead and I will ink Madam Mim. I'll spend 1 and 1 to play Chernabog and Broom. I'll quest 1 with Mini. They'll put me at 1, and then I'll pass turn.
Roger Dodger.
I think I got all the names. Zubat, Teacher of Math, NMZ, thanks so much for joining us. We are...
I'm gonna Cove, and I'm going to probably take that brawl, but we'll see what you got.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think Ursula only the songs.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you're thinking bare necessities.
I am. I play Amber Steel mostly. I'm trying this out.
Oh, nice. Like, good stuff, man.
Alright, and that's my turn.
All right, I'll go ahead and I will draw for turn. Let's see. I'm gonna quest one with Chernobog and banish for effect.
Yeah.
And draw. Ooh. I'm gonna quest for 2 for sure. That'll put me at 4.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm gonna ink an Elsa, and then I will. I'll just pass turn.
Okay.
Yeah, not great. Not great on the hand.
Play the big Ursula.
Okay.
You have 2 cards left?
I have 4 in hand right now.
4 in hand? Okay.
Yeah.
Broom is a 1/2?
Yes.
We'll challenge him.
Okay.
These guys. And I will pass.
All right. I'll go ahead and I'll draw for turn. I'll go ahead and I will ink Goat. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Rabbit. I'll get the draw.
Yeah.
And I will quest 1 with Minnie. That'll put me at 5. And then your go. Sisu shifts at 6. She's an 8 cost regularly, but I can shift for 6. Which, if I can get turn 5 Sisu, we're sitting pretty.
Well, I guess
But
we're
we
gonna
can
start
deal with
by
that board.
Ursula is gonna sing Hypnotize.
Okay.
She'll sing it twice.
Hypnotize is an action. It's not a
Yes.
song, unfortunately.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you think Sudden Chill's the song.
Sudden
Yeah,
Chill.
there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, cool. All right. I am gonna. Ooh, this is a
That's
tough
right.
decision, actually. Oh gosh. We will. Thinking on this. No, we'll do this. And then I'm gonna do 1 and 2.
Okay. Well, those are some cards.
Right? It is a tough hand for sure.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, because the reason I'm keeping Brawl is
we're gonna
because
take a Tinkerbell.
okay.
I'm gonna play Morph and I got 2 left.
We know one of those is hypnotized, so we got to be really
Quest
careful.
2, and I'll pass.
All right, I'll go ahead and I will draw for turn.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm gonna have Merlin take out, or thinking actually. Let's have Merlin and Minnie take out the double singing Ursula. So Minnie will be at 2 damage, and Merlin will be at 2 damage. I'm gonna spend 1, 2 to play Snake. I'll get Merlin back to hand, and I'll get the draw.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and I will ink Chernobog. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3. I will go ahead and brawl the morph. And I will pass turn.
Draw. That's pretty good.
Yeah, because we want to keep. We're not. I don't feel great because like in theory we don't have like an. Thank you. Yeah, I had to think about it. I'm like, well, because if he sings Sudden Chill again, I'm done for. I am finished. So I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead, get the board clear. Yeah, we have bodies, but I can deal with those bodies. I don't care about those bodies. And then we get the draw so that we keep our hand. Because if he hypnotizes me, I just get rid of Merlin. It sucks, but like, you know, I'd rather kind of just hope for a nice top deck and clear his board and maybe get to, you know, stuff. But yeah, and that's the kind of thing that I like to learn, is because taking time to figure out the nice plays.
Discard one and I'll draw one.
Okay. There we go. A part of me may have thought like to keep Brawl in hand. That's an option. What I'm worried about is that he's going to shift into something that I can't deal with, because this board is super dealable. I can deal with this board right now, but you know.
Ursula will challenge Mini.
Okay, she'll take one.
Ursula will. I mean, Diablo Quest. And
Yeah.
pass.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. See, because now, oh gosh. I mean, I have to ink, and I have to hope for the best, because our Sisu's gone, so I can't count on that. Or maybe I do just kind of no. Let's not overthink this. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. I'm gonna have Madam Mim hit into Ursula. I'll take the 1. I'll go ahead and I will spend 1, 2, 3 to play Sisu, and I'll pass turn. We're gonna play it wrong, boys. We're gonna play it wrong. Because I thought a second. I'm like, wait, this board is not demanding B prep. If I get B prep, that is great. But he did the hypnotized. It's not demanding B prep right now. I don't need B prep right now. If I can just focus on building a better board, maybe he'll get there. Maybe he will. I don't know, but it's not the end of the world right now. If I only have 5 ink, if I top deck something that will kill me, then I'm sad about it. But like, I don't think his board requires me to be as scared of it, because he doesn't have Diablo, he doesn't have like a lot, he doesn't have Prince John, he doesn't have a lot of the stuff. He's actually in a very tough spot right now. So, and he can feel it. He's spending a lot of time, and not just because he's learning the deck. So like, that's not like a negative on there, but like, it just happens sometimes. You just get into the rougher spots.
Play Chief Bogo.
Okay.
And got 2 cards. I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1, 2, 3 to play Sisu. I'm gonna quest for 3. That'll put me at 6, 7, 8, and then your go. Maybe I'm getting greedy with that. And the second Sisu, but like, because now he's not gonna quest with Diablo, because Diablo doesn't do jack for him. And you know, obviously, if he gets the Diablo shift, then, but he's not gonna get the Diablo shift.
Play Tinkerbell.
Okay, that'll do 1 damage to everyone.
And then it'll do another one to everyone because the Chief Bogo, she's a Floodborn character.
Okay, fantastic. So that'll be 3, and then 2 and 2. We love Chief Bogo. He's so funny.
In hand, so those Sisus have 2 attack right now.
Yeah. Now is about the time that I probably would need a B prep. So we're gonna start inking now.
Bogo will take out one of them.
Okay.
I'll take 2. The other bird will hang out. I'll pass.
Okay. I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Rabbit. I'll get the draw. I'm gonna go ahead and ink Maui. And then thinking you have 1 in hand. Let's go ahead and take out Bogo.
Okay.
And then your go. We don't love this board. I mean, no, I think it was. There are many ways you could play, and I think some people would have inked the second Sisu. I played it. I was able to deal with Bogo, which like could I have just B prepped there? Yes, but
I'm
gonna call it coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Ursula, legendary.
Okay.
And then this is my proxy. It's Diablo,
Okay.
big one, legendary.
Okay.
And
I love that.
then
Oh, he's
I
thinking.
will.
I think he knows what I'm gonna do.
Diablo, and do I want to
Do it.
run into a rabbit? I
Do
don't
it.
think I do.
Do it.
I'm gonna pass there.
All right. I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I'm gonna quest one with Rabbit. That'll put me at 9. I'm gonna go ahead and ink Cusco. I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go ahead and B prep the board. And I'll draw 1 off Rabbit. And I'll pass turn.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, feels bad.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and drop for turn. Yeah, a 7 ink Pete is always tough. I'm gonna let's play this 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play Queen's Castle and your go. We don't need to play Medusa.
Ursula?
Okay, just a Medusa in hand.
Okay, that's not great.
Yeah.
3 damage to your castle.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll gain 2 from castle, put me at 11. We'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll go to Medusa, take out the Pete. Spend 1 to put Medusa in the castle, and then your go. I don't really need more than 7 ink right now.
Alright, we'll play a Morphin Pass.
Alright, I'll gain 2 from castle, put me at 13. I'll draw 1 for effect and 1 for turn. We'll go ahead and I will spend 1, 2 to play Flynn Rider. I'll spend 1 for Chernobog. I'll spend 2 to get them both in the castle, and then thinking on Medusa. I'll pass turn.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because of Flynn. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it, brother.
All right, good stuff, man. Good playing you.
GG's. Have a good rest of your stream.
Hey, you too, man. Whew. Hey, nice stuff, guys. Nice stuff. We are, thank you, man. Thank you. Whew. That was fun. Let's get Emerald, Steel. Yeah, he's learning the deck, which is good. You know, you like. It's always great to try out new stuff, and that's what I was saying earlier. It's kind of tough with Pixelborn because you have to try out new stuff in ranked. So, like, if you're trying to get yourself in a learning state, you have to go against people who are trying to grind the ladder, right? You know what Miko Sauce, the comeback king. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is because that's kind of what he has to learn. That's what a lot of good green steel players are gonna do. One, he just kind of wasn't seeing his discard that much, and his engines weren't really kind of getting set up. So, like, his Diablos came really late. His Prince Johns never showed up. If he's running Prince Johns, so that's kind of tough. That's what makes Emerald Steel so good. I do love Bogo though. Bogo, his effect whenever you play a Floodborn, deal 1 damage to I believe all characters. That's how I played it. So it was just like tough because Bogo can really get you places. It can really clear a whole board. But yeah, no, we got there, and it was super fun. And I think, as I said, we started today's stream a little bit later than I like to usually do. So it is pretty late right now. So we are chilling. We are, 3 and 3 feels very good. Thank you to everyone who's been, joining. Moonflower, I'm sorry that you came near the end, right when we were finishing up. I may or may not be streaming tomorrow because I may be going to a store because I don't know if I want to do set champs. I'm like, do I just want to keep practicing or do I just kind of want to run for it? I did horrible last set champs. I went 0-3 drop at one place and I went 1-4 at another place. I got second to last place, and last place was a literal child. So I'm like, all right. It doesn't feel, and there are some children that are really good at the game, but this one was not quite that, so did not feel good. But anything can happen. I'd like to believe that the work I've done here has been helpful, but we will see. But yeah, always good to have y'all joining me on this adventure. Always good to have the good games running in, and we will see you all next time. Hey, thanks so much.